Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Coming to Resolution. I want to talk about being the bad guy and being comfortable with it. Now, let me elaborate a little bit. There are a lot of situations that you're going to come across and probably have come across that you are the bad guy in somebody's story. Even if you did absolutely nothing wrong, you're the bad guy in somebody's story. It's just the way that it goes, unfortunately. But I personally got to a point where I don't care. I had a situation, um, not last year, but the year before last, where I hadn't done anything wrong, but a group of people that I thought were my friends made me the bad guy. Instead of them asking what actually happened, they jumped straight to attack once they heard what might have happened. You know what I mean? I felt like I went to war with these people for weeks. And it wasn't because I cared whether or not I was the bad guy. It was the fact that the facts weren't straight. You know what I mean? So I got really comfortable with being the bad guy in other people's story for the simple fact that everybody has their own version. There's your version, there's my version, and then there's the truth, what actually happened. And I try to look at it from what actually happened. If I have all the facts, then that's what I do. If I don't, then it's a matter of my word versus yours, and I don't really give a fuck to do all that anymore. If I'm the bad guy, fuck it, you know. I don't care. I'm gonna be the bad guy to somebody, regardless of if I did anything wrong or not. If I do something wrong, then I'm perfectly okay with taking the accountability to own up to what I did, you know. But if I didn't do anything wrong and I know I didn't do anything wrong, then make me the bad guy. I don't care. If you respond to a situation where people are attacking you for misconstruction or whatever it is, then be the bad guy. Whenever you respond to that situation and you lay it out, honestly, then they continue to attack you to make you the bad guy. Fuck it, be the bad guy. Doesn't matter. Honestly, the way that I see it is if people are going to make you out to be the bad guy without actually getting any of the facts from you, or at least hearing your side of the story, then they weren't for you anyway. I'm a firm believer in that because people have shown me over and over in my life that they aren't for me. If they're going to ask me about what happened and they're not going to attack mode, all right, that's what I would prefer. But if not, if they do just go straight into attack mode and trying to make me out to be someone I'm not, then I'm gonna I'm gonna let them believe that. I don't care. I'll lay out the facts, and if they still don't like what I have to say, then that's not my problem. My only obligation. It's not even an obligation, but the only thing I'm gonna do is make sure that the facts are laid out how it actually happened. Because that's how I try to look at it. Because I can sit here and talk about how something made me feel all day. It doesn't matter. The truth doesn't care how I felt. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. The only thing that matters in situations like that is the truth. And if these people that are attacking you or are going to make you out to be the bad guy in a situation don't care for the truth, then they aren't for you anyway. I I personally believe that misery loves company. It's just a fact of life, and those people I view as miserable people. Whenever they attack someone and lose a friendship because they didn't want to get all the facts, then they will find someone else. And then that person, depending on the kind of person they are, will either blend in with them or they won't. And if they won't, it's just going to be a repeat situation. And they're going to do that over and over again. They're going to enact the actual definition of insanity. Even if they don't expect different results, it's always the same shit. You know, it's a matter of they find someone to bring into this friend group, and as long as it's a situation where that new person agrees with them and does whatever it is that they want or they're comfortable with, then there's no issue, because oh, you're here to serve me. You know, you're here to do what I want, and that only works for so long. Oh, I can sit here and talk shit about this person with this person. You know what I mean? It's an inevitable, unending cycle with those kinds of people. And I personally don't have the patience for it. I don't care to sit there and gossip about people. I don't care to do any of that. I just don't. I don't care to let people walk all over me, and I feel like I do a pretty good job at not allowing people to walk all over me, because I've been the person who was walked on. I've been the person who was looked over and shoved aside. I've been that person. And I just don't care to do it. If you're going to push me aside, fine. I'll move the fuck on. You know, if you're going to make me out to be the bad guy in a situation, fuck it. I'll be the bad guy. I don't care. My image to dumb people doesn't matter to me. It just doesn't matter. The only people I care to look good for, or care to maintain a quote unquote image for, are people that I personally know. But that's not because I want approval, that's because I want to hold myself to a certain standard. I don't really get approval. I don't get gratification, I guess. I don't get any of that stuff, and I don't really care to. It's you know, this is who I am, and I'm trying to learn to do better. That's it. If that ain't good enough, I don't know what to tell you. So, just be comfortable with being the bad guy. Be comfortable with standing up for yourself and protecting your own peace. You know, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what people think about you. It doesn't matter what social media says. It doesn't matter if someone, especially someone you know strictly on the internet, has to say about you. It just doesn't matter. It's I view social media as high school a lot of the time, because people in high school will make up shit or twist things to make themselves look good, or simply just to make you look like an asshole. And people are really comfortable with that, hiding behind a keyboard. But you know, the way that I see it is, are they gonna say this to me if they see me in person? Probably the fuck not. You know, just doesn't matter. Their words do not matter to me. If someone were to come into my comments on any of my videos and just start talking shit to me, oh well, bye. I don't care. You know, like, I'll if it was a situation where it would like boost my algorithm, then maybe I'll go back and forth with them, but I don't care to do it for no reason. The only time you're going to see me arguing with somebody on the internet is if I'm defending somebody that I care about. You know, otherwise I don't care. Doesn't matter. I'll be the bad guy. And you should be comfortable with that too. Again, there's three versions of every story. There's your version, there's my version, and then there's the truth. So remember that whenever you run into people on the internet, especially who show you they are not friends. If they are the kind of people who will twist a situation or twist your words to make you look like you did something you didn't, then they aren't for you anyway. So that's all I got for that one. I will be seeing you in the next one.